Back here with more XLB action as we kick off week number 2 with a matchup between the New Orleans Young Guns and the Las Vegas Horsemen. This is a matchup of New Orleans, who was 0-1 coming into week 2. Las Vegas 1-0. Las Vegas, the big winner in week 1. 16 hits, 10 runs for the Horsemen. Or was it 9? No, they scored 10 runs. 9 of them earned or whatever. So, yeah. Big offensive output from the Horsemen. I'm sure that the Young Gun manager, my brother, has a plan for Barry Bonds. We'll see how it plays out. Carlos Rodon on the mound. Carlos Rodon on the mound for the Horsemen. And then Freddy Peralta, who was in Season 1 of XLB, back for Season 2. He's on the mound for the New Orleans Young Guns. New Orleans, the away team. We'll get this one started. Trevor Story set to lead off against Carlos Rodon from the Yankees. 2-8 pitchers all around. Rodon will get Story to ground out to the catcher. No air. And that's
he bunted, I'm sure.
Yeah, it was a bunt attempt, and that's how we are underway here. Jose Canseco, second batter coming up against Rodon. And Jose will strike out. Got it on his card. Just wasn't much he could do there. Shohei Ohtani, 2 down against Rodon. And Ohtani, he'll smack that one up. It is high. It is deep. Shohei Ohtani, no, out of here. And the Young Guns on the board as Carlos Rodon, Shohei, not exactly spelled correctly on our tracker, but Shohei hits the home run for the Young Guns, and they get on the board first here. Mike Piazza now up at the plate against Rodon. And Rodon will set Piazza down for his second strikeout of the inning, but New Orleans on the board 1-0 here after the top of 1. Bottom of 1 we go. Jarren Duran will lead off against Freddy Peralta. And Peralta will get him. Ground out to second base, no air. And that'll bring up Jose Ramirez. And Freddy will strike out Ramirez for the second out of this inning. That'll bring up Barry Bonds. Nobody on, 2 down against Freddy Peralta. And Peralta will give up a single into left to Bonds. It would have been a double on Barry Bonds' card.
That makes sense.
Instead, just a single here. That'll bring up Michael Bush. 1 on, 2 down against Peralta. And Bush, he'll smack a triple.
Oh!
And Bush, a 3-bagger, will drive in Barry Bonds.
First triple of the year?
No, second. Jarren Duran has one, but the second triple of the year for the league and for the Horsemen. They have both triples. William Contreras now, man on third against Peralta. And Peralta will set him down, and he'll pop up to third base. So now that we've got all the aces out of the way in week number 1, maybe the hitters can step up here. 1-1 after 1. Ernie Clement set to lead off the top of the second against Carlos Rodon. And Clement is out of there. He'll ground out back to the pitcher. No air.
He does not make errors.
Just doesn't do it. Bryson Stott. PBCD for Stott. And he strikes out.
The good number.
Yeah, a lot. That's going to be a home run on a lot of players' cards. James
This
Wood.
guy.
Yeah, it would have been. Rodon, though, will give up a single to Woods as he smacks it into left.
I don't know who that is, but good job, James.
Yeah, James had a really good first game of the season as he came into today batting 1,000. Okay. One of the two players in the league after week 1 batting 1,000, and he continues it here. Wyatt
God, I
Langford.
didn't know that.
Yeah. Rodon will get him.
Ah.
Will ground out to the catcher. No air. So the top
Guys, quit bunting.
Bottom of 2 we go. Joe Adele set to lead off against Peralta. And Peralta, that'll be a single into right for Adele. Rolling in the deep. Lot of pitchers card hits here.
This must have been before Ozempic. She's a CD.
Okay. Hopefully she doesn't listen to this. Jorge Polanco. BBCD for Polanco.
Oh,
he strikes out.
Woo.
First strikeout of the day for Peralta. 1 on, 1 down for Brandon Lowe. And Lowe. I get low. Oh, the home run, a 2-run shot for Lowe as he drives in Joe Adele and Brandon Lowe with a 2-run homer. Here in the bottom of the second. That'll bring up Trey Turner. And Turner at the plate now for Peralta. And that's a single into center for Trey Turner. So Peralta in trouble here. Trey Turner takes off for second. He's there. So now 1 on, 1 down for Jarren Duran, a runner on second. Peralta will walk Duran.
Smart. So that's smart.
That'll bring up Jose Ramirez. 2 on, 1 down. Peralta deals. And he'll get Ramirez. Ground out to the catcher. No air. Double play. So that'll do it.
Woo!
As Ramirez hits into the double play, but still 2 runs put up on the board by the Horsemen. 3-1 after 2. Top of 3 we go. As the 9-hole hitter, Luis Arraez leads off against Carlos Rodon. And Arraez, a 33, smacks a double into center. What if that had been a 36? My goodness. 1 on, nobody down. Back to the top of the lineup, Trevor Story. Rodon will strike out Story. 1 down for Jose Canseco. And Jose will hit a single into center.
It's Lurie B4. B4. Second to home. B4. Stay.
You what?
I'll stay at third.
Okay, first and third, 1 down for Shohei Ohtani.
Jose stealing second.
Okay. A steals. And he's in there. Second and third.
I'd have been out if I'd have tried to score, I think.
Oh, yeah, by 1. That's crazy.
Oh, God. That would have hurt.
That was smart base running. All right, infield in for Shohei Ohtani, and runners on second and third now. Against Rodon. Rodon will get him. Ground out to third, no air. Consult defensive option play on game board. No. We're just going to say that he grounded out.
They did not advance and ground out the third.
Yeah. That'll bring up Piazza with 2 down and 2 out. Infield back
Come on,
to regular.
Michael. Come on, Michael.
Rodon
No!
will get him.
Mm.
Grounds out to the shortstop, no air, and the Young Guns squander an opportunity there. Nice job by Rodon to get out of that jam. Score stays at 3-1. Barry Bonds leads off the bottom of the third against Peralta. He's pitching to him.
Yeah.
Peralta to Bonds. Peralta will strike out Barry Bonds.
That's right.
Easy peasy. Michael Bush up. And Bush will smack a home run. Michael Bush. Oh, my. The Bushinator. A triple and a home run for Bush to start out this game. Bush. His second home run of the season. What?
Oh. He's very well on his way for the cycle.
Trying to jinx it. William Contreras up at the plate now as this Young Guns team tries to figure out how to stop this Horseman offense. And Contreras, he's out of there. He'll fly out the left. 2 down, bottom of 3, Joe Adele at the plate. And Freddy Peralta will strike him out right on the corner. But again, another run on the board. Score is now 4-1. Ernie Clement will lead off the top of 4 against Carlos Rodon. And Ernie is out of there. Grounds out to third, no air. 1 down for Bryson Stott. Stott. No! Bryson Stott gets into one. That ball is high. It is deep. And it is out of here as Stott puts a run on the board for the Young Guns. Second home run for them as well. 4 home runs in this game. Stott on the board there. That'll bring up James Wood. And Wood will strike out for the first time this season. Wood is down.
What a card.
5th strikeout for Rodon. Yeah, right? A lot of stuff happening there. Wyatt Langford. Rodon will get him. And he'll line out to the shortstop. But Bryson Stott cuts the lead in half. 4-2. Bottom of 4 we go. 7, 8, 9 hitters due up. Jorge Polanco first against Freddy Peralta. And Freddy will get him to ground out to first with no air. 1 down for Brandon Lowe, who homered in the second. And Freddy will get him back here as he grounds out to second, no air. Trey Turner up with 2 down. And Trey will be struck out. And that'll do it for the inning. 4th strikeout for Peralta. First time he's held the Horsemen to no runs in an inning. In the top of the 5th we go. 9-hole hitter Arraez set to lead off against Rodon. And Rodon will get him. Ground out to the shortstop, no air. 1 down for Trevor Story. And Story is out of there. And he'll ground out to second with no air. 2 down for Jose Canseco. Wild pitch from Rodon. Stays on his card, though, and struck him out. So got a little crazy with it and then brought it back for his 6th strikeout of the day. 4-2, bottom of 5 we go. Top of the lineup due for the Horsemen. Jarren Duran set to lead off against Peralta. And Peralta will get him. Lined out to the pitcher, no air. Frozen rope right to him. Jose Ramirez. Peralta will get Ramirez to ground out to the shortstop. 2 down for Barry Bonds against Peralta. Bonds.
Oh, shoot.
That ball is high. That ball is deep. And that ball is gone. And we talked about Bonds having a strategy for him. And Peralta pitches to him and pays for it. Bonds' second home run of the season as he takes Freddy Peralta deep and puts that one on the board. I don't know about that last part there. I don't know about being juiced.
Did I type that?
Whoops.
That's the home scoreboard.
Yeah, what's going on there? We'll talk to him. Michael Busch steps up against Peralta. And Peralta will strike out Busch, who has a triple and a home run today, but he gets him there, 5th strikeout of the day for Peralta. Still another run put up by the Horsemen as Barry Bonds plates himself after scoring the home run. 7 hits for the Horsemen, 5 on the board for the Young Guns. They're due up. Shohei Ohtani will lead off as he has a home run today as well against Carlos Rodon. And Ohtani will strike out. Had a good look at it, but instead, 7th strikeout for Rodon. That'll bring up Mike Piazza. Rodon will strike out Piazza. So back-to-back strikeouts of some pretty big hitters here in the Young Gun lineup will bring up Ernie Clement. And Rodon, 3 up, 3 down, strike them all out, folks. Big inning there for Rodon as he has 9 strikeouts through 6 innings. Bottom of 6 we go now. And William
Pitching change.
Freddy Peralta will take a seat.
Ashby.
And Aaron Ashby will check in now.
Ashby. Oh, what? He's 2-9?
Aaron Ashby from the Milwaukee Brewers. Set to take on William Contreras. Ashby will get Contreras to ground out to first, no error. That'll bring up Joe Adell. 1 for 2 on the day. Ashby will get him to ground out to the shortstop, no error. 2 down for Jorge Polanco. And Ashby will throw a pass ball. Just go again, I think, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a wild pitch. Gotcha. It's on the catcher.
And he strikes him out. So Polanco goes down. Ashby gets through the bottom of 6. 5-2, the lead. Top of 7 we go. Where Bryson Stott, who homered in his last at-bat, leads off against Rodon. And Stott will smack a single into right. 6th hit of the day for the Young Guns. Wait it out, see what the manager wants to do. That'll bring up James Wood. Rodon. Huh?
Nope, just play on.
Okay. Rodon will strike out Wood. 10th strikeout for Rodon. That'll bring up Wyatt Langford. 1 on, 1 down. PBBD for Langford. And he strikes him out.
He'll steal now.
2 down. Runners off. 31, B or A steals. That is Stott. And he's filling out the stats today. So Reyes with a man on second and 2 down. Rodon will strike him out. 3 strikeouts. 6 straight strikeouts for outs for Rodon as he makes it through 7. And we go to the bottom of 7 now, where Brandon Lowe is set to lead off against Aaron Ashby. And Ashby We'll get him to ground out to third. No air. 1 down for Trey Turner. Ashby will strike him out on the edge. Second strikeout for Ashby as Jarren Duran, top of the lineup, comes up. And Ashby will get him to ground out to the shortstop. No air. And Ashby has been good for 2 innings to shut down this Las Vegas offense. Top of 8 we go. And here comes Bennett Sousa from the Astros. Bennett Sousa coming in here in the 8th inning to take on the top of the lineup and Trevor Story after Rodon has struck out 6 in a row. So big managerial change here. PBCD for Story. And a ground rule double as Story takes the very first pitch from Sousa over the wall for a double.
Welcome to the big leagues, kid.
So that'll bring
Look at his SR, 0.
So he would be... No, I guess that's starting, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, relief is 3. Yeah.
Still, though. 1 on, nobody down for Canseco. Sousa deals. And Sousa will give up a single into left to Canseco. (11-52).
We're good. We're going to let Shohei bat.
Shohei Ohtani, 2 on, nobody out. Sousa finds himself in a jam here. And Sousa will get Ohtani to fly out to right. OBR A, B, or C on third scores. And that is Story. So the sacrifice fly from Ohtani will bring the run in.
Jose's going to steal.
An RBI. Hang on. Let me get all this done here.
Yeah. I got you.
And now Jose is stealing. 33. A steals. That should be him, right? Yeah, he's AA. And that'll bring up Mike Piazza. 1 on, 1 down. As Sousa will deal. Piazza. No! Pizza Man! A big home run as Canseco scores. Piazza scores a 2-run shot. And Bennett Sousa has blown this lead in the top of the 8th to the Young Guns to Mike Piazza. Who's the Horsemen's coach? In Sabanur. He comes out to talk to Bennett. He says, "You're just going to have to sit in this one now, son." Ernie Clement up against Sousa. And Sousa, that must have struck him down a bit as he gets the strikeout for the out. Bryson Stott up with 2 down, nobody on. And Sousa will get Stott to pop up to the catcher. But to say the damage is done is an understatement. 3 runs on the board for the Horsemen, the Young Guns, as they tie up the Horsemen. Yeah. Bottom of 8 we go. Jose Ramirez set to lead off against Ashby. And Ashby will get him. G1 right back to the pitcher, no air. Barry Bonds at the plate against Ashby. And Ashby will strike him out. That'll bring up Michael Bush. PBZ. 78. Nothing doing there. Back to it we go. Is that what this is? I don't know what this is. Ashby will get him to ground out to the shortstop, no air. So Ashby has been solid in his relief, 3 innings. Sousa will come back out. To the top of the ninth we go, tied up at 5. Bottom of the lineup for the Young Guns. James Wood against Sousa. And Sousa will strike out Wood. Second strikeout for Sousa, as he's got Wyatt Langford. And Sousa will get Langford. Ground out to the shortstop. No error. 2 down. Luis Arraez.
Oh, big card.
Will strike out. So Sousa gets through the top of the ninth. Bottom of the ninth we go. William Contreras set to lead off.
Pitching change.
Andy Ashley will take a seat.
Vest, yeah.
Will Vest will check in from the Detroit Tigers. And Vest will take on William Contreras. And Contreras will take a walk.
I mean, he hadn't been touched but 3 innings for a relief pitcher. I mean, that's probably,
Yeah.
to be honest.
Yeah. 1 on, nobody down for Joe Adele. And Vest will give up a single into center. That'll bring up Jorge Polanco. 2 on, nobody down against Will Vest. And Vest will strike him out. That'll bring up Brandon Lowe. 2 on, 1 down. Vest will get him to pop up to the catcher. Infield fly rule.
I think that's a shortstop.
Oh, that's what I meant, yeah. Trey Turner coming up now. 2 on, 2 down for Turner. As Vest will strike him out to end the bottom of the ninth. Got himself in a bit of a jam and then worked his way out of it. Top of 10 we go. And Mason Miller from the Athletics will check in. Miller will get the top of the lineup for the Young Guns. Trevor Story leads off the top of 10. And Story will fly out to right. 1 down for Miller. Jose Canseco. And Miller will put Canseco on with a walk. What a wild pitching card that is. I just saw it. 18
steal.
56 strikeouts. 87. Can't get a jump. Hold for continued play. Ohtani at the plate against Miller. 1 on. Miller will strike out Ohtani. 2 down for the Young Guns. Mike Piazza, who had the home run in the 8th inning, back up at the plate. 18 will take the base.
Damn it. I came up a PB9.
Yep. Mason Miller now. Runner on second. We'll get Piazza. Ground out to the shortstop. And that is how the top of 10 will come to a close. Bottom of 10. Jaron Duran, top of the lineup, leads off against Will Vest. CD for Jaron Duran. And he strikes him out. Third strikeout for Vest. That brings up Jose Ramirez. Will. A single into right for Ramirez. And he's going to steal second. He will not. So Barry Bonds at the plate against Vest.
Walk.
And he's going to walk Barry Bonds with a runner on first. Second walk for Vest will bring up Michael Bush. 2 on, 1 down now. Vest will strike out Bush. Now 2 on, 2 down for William Contreras against Vest. Contreras, PBBD,
Don't do it.
It's out of here! William Contreras with a 3-run home run to win the game! Contreras with a huge swing. And this one is over as Vest puts Bonds on and then gives up the home run to William Contreras. A 3-run shot. Game over, 8-5. The Las Vegas Horsemen will move to 2-0 on the season. The Las Vegas Young Guns, who came back and fought back, will go to 0-2.
New Orleans. New Orleans Young Guns.
I'm out of it, dude. I'm out of it. Mason Miller will get the win for the Horsemen, and unfortunately Will Vest, who pitched well, will get the loss. Player of the game, going to be hard to say. It's not William Contreras in this instance, as he hits the game-winning home run in the bottom of 10. Week 2 off to a very fast start here. We got more games coming up. Make sure and check it out. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.